Like, I know these are epic, these documentaries, they're like an epic 2-hour feature-length documentary, and that sounds like a lot, but it's actually not, because it's 24 hours, so there's 22 hours out of the day that I'm not recording still, and it's stalkered up for 24 hours. So just keep that in mind when you watch those documentaries. You're like, oh, this is long, this is 2 hours long. Like, yeah, it is. You know, take that times 12 every day. That's how stalkered up it is. So there was a baby crying synced on this documentary, in the last documentary. Things are sinking again, and there was a baby crying synced on the last documentary when I was at Walmart. Well, I didn't record it, but I talked about it. And there was just another baby crying synced. A minute ago, I was walking by people across the street. They had a baby, and the baby is crying synced. All the cars on the street look synced to me. Whitey's turning synced. When I walk up to the intersection, it's gonna look synced. This car coming up, and this white truck, and this car's right at the curb. That white truck was probably turning synced. This white SUV has a 93 on the plate. It's probably a Cinco. This car is pulling up to turn right as I walk in front of the car on the road. What's all synced? All of them probably. It's a sync. It probably synced next to me. This car looks like he's syncing right now. Is he synced? This car has one lower light, I think, and there's this truck driving by me at the same time over there. And that white truck was in front of me at the same time, I think, syncing. I'm hearing engine sounds behind me. I'm also walking by that car at the same time. There's nobody in it or anything, but I'm walking by the back of this right now, you know? So I think they're syncing with it. This is what they do. Is that the same whitey truck from before, I think? Is this car synced right now, probably? Is that car synced at that curb over there, probably? Is this car synced at this curb, probably? I think the whitey truck turned into the gas station sync now. I see a car over there at the exact same time as that car. It looks synced with it. I see a white SUV turning as I hear an engine sound behind me right now too. These look synced simultaneous. But I think it was this tan car that was turning synced with the whitey. I think he's a sync head. And his door's about to close right now at this moment. Right at that moment. These are both blue right now. Is that synced? And there was a red truck door slamming at the other side and a blue at the other side. These are right as the truck takes off. Those cars were next to me at the same time as the truck taking off. That's at the corner as the whitey truck's driving by me. These were simultaneously. This has 666 and he's turning as I walk up to the car of the bridge. as I walk up to the start of the bridge. It was a really loud truck too, the 666. I think these are probably sinking. I think this whitey turned sink there for sure. Okay, it's not driving by right there. This car is backing up. I think it's also white. Yeah, it's also white. I think it was synced with the other white one. And there's an engine sound behind me, and this looks like a whitey too. I think they're the whiteys. Here comes the engine sound I was hearing, and it's gonna drive by me right here. I was almost right there. I think he started a turn right there, actually. These look like the whiteys. Are they whiteyed up? Is the last one gonna be white at the street? Whiteyed up? Is this gonna be a whitey too, probably, in a second? Don't be a whitey. This is right now. That truck stopped backing up when the car was right here. This is right here. This car, they're doing black and silver things over here, I think. This is right here. Is it seen? This car stopped to turn right when it drove by me. Is it seen? Is it gonna park next to me or something? This is driving by as it's driving by me. He's turning to park right next to me. This is turning at the corner. This is a whitey truck. They're whiteyed up with each other. This car looks synced with them too, I think. It's driving right at this moment. I think a bird was flying up in front of me at the same time. And then he's turning on the street right now as this drives by me right here. And I think it's black and silver. I think that's black and that's silver. That one didn't look synced really, but he might be hitting his turn signal sync right there. I don't know. I don't know what's syncing right now. That guy's got his arm out the window. Is he syncing? It was right before the corner, and that's right before the corner of the house. Are they synced? That's right at the corner. Those look like the black and silvers. He's revving his engine right now. He's a sync. This bird flying up in front of me looks sync. These look like chemtrails. What do you think? Does it look like chemtrails and does it look sync? I don't know. This one looks sync. There's a bird flying in front of me when he drove by me too. The whitey's turning right as the car drives by me. It's a black car followed by a silver truck, and then there's a car right here, and then silver. I don't know about the blue cars. It's gonna be a red car. Oh no, it's right at the door though. Is it seen? It's coming up at the corner of the house. Is it seen? I heard a sound behind me at the same time. It was like, ah! I don't know what the sound was. Some squeaky sound. Then he's at the other corner of the house, and this hit his brakes at the same time, I think. And he's turning as this black car drives by me in the silver car. Succinctly. There's a plane that's gonna fly over my head right now. He's at the corner of that building over there, I think. There's a plane. He's flying over my head. I'm almost at the street right now. That's right at the curb. The plane's like next to me right there. It's probably sink next to me, I guess. I don't know. He flew over me right before I got to the street, but Are they the whiteys at the corner of the house? Is this at the other corner of the house? Is the tan at the corner of the house? Is this the sink right here? Is the sink? Is there gonna be a sink at the other side? Sink? He's late. Is he late, sink? There's no other cars after that. I think he was a late sink. These cars look synced with each other, and there's an engine sound to the right of me somewhere in the distance at the same time as them. It seems like it's synced right now. It seems like it's synced at the other side, and they're both white. Are they synced? These seem like the tan sinks. With the loud truck next to me with the tan sink head. And it's a black truck and a silver car right next to each other. That whitey, I don't know, was he a whitey? He's gonna turn sink. He's gonna turn sink. Someone's in the door next to me. The whitey's gonna turn sink. They are synced. They are synced. This silver truck is backing up behind this silver car turning at the same time as they're turning. Was that synced? I don't know. Is this synced? I don't know. Here's the synced one again. Is he synced again? What happened? Was it synced? Did the black truck turn when the silver car drove by me? It's too many syncs. This truck's turning when this car drives by me. It's black and silver sync. I'm at the corner of the building right now. Is it sync? This truck is right now. I don't know about the bikers. I don't know. This bird is right now as this car drives by me, is in front of me at the exact same time that it was directly next to me. I don't know about the bikers though. Put it in the comments, did they look synced? I don't know. This car just turned right now when I walked up, and this guy just opened the dumpster right when I walked up. Stops honking someone right at the corner of the house. He started his siren, like I was watching that last video back. He started his siren right when the video ends. It's just a fake siren. He's just driving around with a siren. There's not actually an emergency. He's just driving around with a siren, harassing the entire neighborhood. There's not actually an emergency. Like, that's retarded. The siren is just harassing the whole neighborhood right now. Wait, what? He literally started right when the video ended, when I was watching the last video back that you just saw right before this video. All these cars are synced in front of me. This engine sound is synced over here. There's someone standing here with a red shirt. I feel like they're about to sing. Don't sing. That guy just stood up synced, I think. His white car is right now right across the street. I hear a kid yelling synced, I think. Let's see what happens at the roundabout. There's someone with a red shirt over there with the child that I heard yelling synced. The mother of the child who has a red shirt. These are all synced. And she was talking next to me. The mom was talking next to me with the red shirt, like way over there by the bridge. And these are synced in front of me now. And it's at the corner of the building where they are synced. And this is coming out synced when he gets across the roundabout, and they are synced. He's driving extremely slowly through the roundabout. There's something about the sync. Okay. This is right now. It's sync. There's a bunch of cars coming up right now when I walk up to the roundabout. Is that sync? There's magically a bunch of traffic right when I walk up to the roundabout. Is that sync? Black and silver sync. I know that's a blue car, but it's right behind the other blue car though. And it's synced. This truck's gonna turn right now, seeing at the place they're seeing. And I think someone was making sounds next to me sing. And I think these are gonna sing. Kind of. And this is right at the end of the bridge scene. And it's tan. And this truck is right now singing. This car keeps revving his engine, and then he's doing that right next to me. He's going, rawr, and he has a blue shirt and a red car, I think. He's doing that right next to me with the other car singing. And then he keeps revving his engine, and he's doing it right there. He's like, rawr, rawr. And then they're gonna sing. I'm hearing engine sounds behind me, and it seems synced right now. And this whitey looks synced right now when I get to the end of the bridge. And then they're gonna sing. Hearing the engine sounds over there right when I step on the street. In the distance somewhere. I hear them again when I get across the street. Subtle engine sounds in the distance. You notice how there's no other cars anywhere. There's just one as I was turning into the ATM, and then there was one when I walked up to the street, and then there's no other cars anywhere. Do you ever notice things like that when you watch my videos? there's no cars anywhere right now, and then this bird is walking up sink to sink. I hear engine sounds right at the crosswalk. I hear cars coming up the street now that are gonna sink on me, I bet. I think I hear cars coming. I don't know where they're coming from though. Maybe. Is something gonna happen at the intersection? This car is stopping at the intersection right now, or driving through it or whatever. Looks like he's sinking over at that intersection, and then he's gonna come over and sink at this one when I get across the street. I think I saw cars behind him, maybe. I think I see cars behind me too. There's sink, maybe. I don't know. He's definitely sink though. He's gonna drive behind me sink. Drove behind me right after the place would sink. After pulling up right when I got across the street. This car is pulling up behind me now to the intersection right now at the place would sink, and there's a bird chirping at the same time. It's like, it's probably sink too. Oh, he turned. What's gonna happen in the next intersection? This thing's gonna happen in between the intersections. Stay tuned to find out. I think the light turned green to sink to the place we sink. This car is turning at the other side. Place we sink. Looks like it was synced at both sides of the place we sink. Here comes a car. It's probably gonna sink at a place we sink. The light's turning red right now. It's probably sink. The truck's gonna pull up and stop at a place we sink. Or he's gonna drive right there or something. He stopped right before it. Like right before it. It's probably synced here or whatever. I don't know. I think they sink there. Or now they do, since I said it. He's stopping right now. That's sink. He's gonna drive sink at the center of the street or something. He's driving right now. Do you hear him? He's sink. He sat at the stop sign for a long time and he drove right there. It was sink. The light's turning red, sink. And then they're gonna sink in sink mobiles. Like this one is probably one. That's the place for sink. And then there's probably a garbage truck around the corner or something, but I think I'll end the video right now. Let's see if they sink at this place where they sink. Here's the car coming up. Not, it wasn't perfectly synced. Is he gonna turn sync right now? No. Alright. Here comes a car behind me. I bet he's gonna sync. I think the light turned red synced. It was right before the corner of the building. I don't know. This car is in front of me right now at the edge of the bench. What was the car behind him? The cop, maybe, I think. I don't know. That's right at the edge of that bench. Go watch documentary part 5 where I talk about the benches. The light turned green right there. That car pulled out right there. I think it's a cop. Is it a cop? Oh, it's not a cop. He's turning out on the street right now though, and the light's turning. The light's gonna turn red right at the curb. See? And then they're gonna sink. This is pretty chill warning though. So far. It's gonna get progressively less chill as I keep walking, I'm sure. That time the light turned green right after I got across the street. It was not really that synced. It was really late if it was synced. The light's turning yellow right here at the pole though, that looks synced. This car over there is probably synced. Probably at the corner of the building synced. Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now. But there's probably a garbage truck around the corner somewhere. He's gonna start making garbage truck noise. He's gonna drive by me synced, and then he's gonna drive ahead of me synced, and then he's gonna make garbage truck noises as I walk by. Or whatever the fuck. Probably something like that's about to happen soon, or at some point on my journey this morning. This car, I think he's pulling up at the door synced. This truck is driving out as the light is turning, and I'm walking by. This car is driving right at the curb. I don't know. I think they're both synced. Then he's gonna drive over there synced. Setting off his brakes right at the sidewalk. Look synced. There's a bird chirping behind me that sounds synced when I step on the street. It's like. This car's not here yet. I hope he doesn't sync. Hope he's not a sync. I'm hearing him right now. He seems synced. Yeah, he's probably gonna sync. Is he sync? Was he at the door? Might have been a sync at the door. I don't know. I don't know if they sync at every door or if it's just certain doors. But yesterday when I was walking by a bunch of houses, they were syncing at the doors of the houses. But there's definitely certain doors that they always sync at, like on buildings. So I don't know if it's like every door, like this door and 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 this door. I don't know. But this garage door though, they definitely sync at it, and this truck is driving right at the edge of it right now, and he's synced. Cause that's the place where they sync at all the time when I walk by it. So I don't know. Other than that truck at the garage door, there's nothing happening right now. Nothing happened when I crossed that street, I think, except birds chirping synced, I think. I think they were chirping synced at it. And when I got across it, and he's chirping synced again at the corner of the building. I think he's chirping synced. Oh. What's gonna happen at the next intersection? What's gonna happen? I hear a bird chirping synced right here, I think. There's a car way over here. Hope he doesn't sync on me. There's a light, or the light turning green, and there was a car driving in front of me this way over at the light. That was right there at the corner of the building. It was synced. The light's turning. It didn't turn red synced, I guess. It was late. This is right after the corner, or right after the center of the street. Did you see it? He missed the center of the street. But it is just the car as I'm crossing the street again though, so he probably think he just missed the center of the street. The light's turning green as his car is driving by me. Has he seen it? His car is right after it. Is he supposed to sync with it or something? Or is he driving by at the corner of the building maybe? He's hitting his brakes. Is he gonna sync? I think that car might have been hitting his brakes at the same time. He's turning right at the corner of the Freemason building. Is that sync? There's a bunch of cars over here. Okay. I think a dog might have been barking synced at the other corner of the Freemason building, but I'm not sure. I heard a dog bark a couple of times, I think, and it's not barking anymore. I think the light's turning red synced, kind of, is right before I walked up to the street. Does it sync? Hope this car doesn't sync. The bird chirping right now sounds very synced. Sounds very synced. Car driving in front of me way over at the light, right as the light turns green, and the dog was barking at the exact same time as that, and he's barking again right when I say that. And he's not barking in between that, and he's not barking right now. There's a car turning up the street that's probably syncing on me. I don't know. I hear the dog barking again. Is it synced again? Is this car gonna sync on me? And were those synced ahead of me, I think? Is this car gonna turn right now? No? Okay, I don't know. Is the light turning green sync, maybe? Is there gonna be sync heads when I cross the street? Is this car gonna drive when the other one drives by me up the street? I don't know. This car is definitely right now up the street, bro. It's right when I step on the street. I think I saw a car turn sync way in the distance. The light's turning yellow as I walk by this door of this apartment building where they always sync. Right at that exact moment. Then what's gonna sync? Where's the syncs right now? I'm walking over 100 corners right now and they're not syncing at it. Definitely not complaining. Keep doing it. That light's turning green at the corner of the building, thing. The truck is turning in front of me. Where is he in front of me at? Is it at the window? They'll sync like in the middle of this building sometimes, or they've done it before anyway. And they've done it at other buildings. There's like a window in the middle of it and they'll sync at it. I don't know, it's just a thing. I think that truck was driving out of the corner of the building synced. It's a loud truck. That wasn't at the door, so that might not be synced. But this car coming behind me right now at this moment though, that is also white, just like the last intersection, like deja vu. The light just turned yellow right when I stepped on the street, and a bird just flew right in front of me when I stepped on the street. These look like the whiteys right now when I get across the street. I think there's another white truck behind the white SUV, and I think that white car turned when it was in front of me, probably. the light turned green at the corner of the house where they always see it. I think these cars pulled up simultaneous with each other. I think it's Simon again. This car's gonna be in front of me, and the other one's coming up next to me. It's almost here. The second one behind the other car was right there. Is it seen? There's a bird. I don't know about that bird. So usually when I see a bird, I look over and I see a stalker thing. This car is turning. This car is turning stalkered up, I think. Usually a bird will fly by me and then I'll look over and those cars in front of me look stalkered up. These cars all look stalkered up. A bird will fly by me and then I'll look over and I'll be at a crosswalk and I'll be like, damn, this bird just flew by me and I think he's sinking on me. As I'm talking about the birds, I think he's a sink bird. I think it's time for more sink heads and sink birds. I think something just turned on or off right when these cars pulled up to the intersection. The AC thing or whatever. This car is pulling up with the semi and the other car at the same time as each other. Oh, he's not there yet, I guess. He's stopping now. So I don't know. But the semi and the other car were synced. This car is pulling up as this car is turning. Look, see. They look synced. They look synced. Every documentary looks synced. The entire video, it all looks synced. They look synced. They look synced. Here comes the syncs. They look synced. Every day, they look synced. Doesn't it look synced every single day of this documentary series so far, and every day when I record all 3,000 of my other videos? Doesn't it look synced constantly every day? Every video constantly? I think he's thinking, don't sink. I think he's about to sink. Don't sink. I think he's sinking right now. He's stopping right now when I walk up and the light turned yellow at the same time. They look synced. And then he's just waiting to drive. Like, bro, just step on the fucking gas, bro. Just step on the gas. You're in a fucking car, bro. Just step on the gas and you'll be out of my way. Just do it. I'm walking slowly so you can step on the gas and get the fuck out of my way. This Whitey's turning right now. This car's pulling up right now. They look synced. This car is probably gonna pull up when they drive through or something. They look synced. They look fucking synced. Is that black and silver sync? Are these gonna sync with each other? He's not stopping yet. I don't know. Is this car synced right now? This car has a dim headlight. Is he gonna sync with it? been a lot of dim headlighters on every documentary so far, right? He looked like he did when he was far away. Maybe it's one of those. I don't know what's happening. Are they saying he's stopping at the intersection right now? Is that saying? I think this light turned on when I walked by. Maybe I don't think it was on before. Pretty sure it just turned on. I don't know. Oh yeah, sometimes their light, they'll have like a light that looks like a dim light, like from a distance, and then as they get closer, it looks normal. I don't know if it's like a special stalker light cover that they put on their car or something to make it look like a dim light and be stalkered up with it, or what, or if there's just something wrong with it to make it look like it looks like a dim light from a distance, and then when they get closer it looks regular. I see those sometimes. I don't know if it's a stalker thing, but I hear cars behind me right now that are stalkered up. Started bridge, and I think these sprinklers turned on at the same time over here. Do you hear them? Oh, there's a sprinkler. I think it turned on when I got to Started bridge. This rabbit's running by me at the end of the bridge. This car just came over the hill. I feel like he's about to sink on me. I hear engine sound in the distance, and I think I saw a car turn way down the street right now. I see stalkers way down the street. I don't think I caught it. That's right at the door, right when I get across the street. Does it sink? This is white, and it's right at the corner of the house almost. He's late. This is white there at the sidewalk. Does it sink? I'm crossing the street, and this bird's gonna sink when I get across the street. He sinked. He just like chirped. He's like, oh. Is he a sink bird? I think the whitey was stopping when he flew up. Is the whitey sink again? Don't sink. Don't sink. I hear this car honking behind me. He's like, oh, go. Was he sinking? Probably. I don't know. Might not be synced. I don't know. This loud car behind me might not be synced. I don't know. I feel like they're both synced. I hear a bird chirping right now. It sounds really suspicious. The loud car behind me like stopped being loud right before I walked up to the street. So I hear more birds chirping that sound suspicious. I think I heard some sounds over here. Stalker's about to walk out, synced on me or something. I don't know. I think this car came over the hill synced. Did he come over the hill synced? Driveway sync probably. Then he came over the hill sync before that probably. Is there gonna be a sync at the street probably? Is this bird gonna sync probably? Is he sinking? The bird's chirping right now, you hear him? It's the same one that flew up, I think, and he just landed up here. I think he's sinking. This bird flying behind me is probably sinking right now. Where'd the other bird go? Oh, he's still up there. Is he gonna fly away right now? I think he chirped right next to me, like, eh. I He just chirped one time right next to me, and he's like, "Hey, don't sing." There's a bird chirping over here right as this bird lands again. And then it's chirping again as they fly up right there. And then they fly away as that car drives by me at the edge of the driveway. And then these birds look synced again. And then this car is gonna sink. He's gonna sink right now. He sink right the street. I think the AC thing on the house turned on. It synced when I walked up too. It's at the corner of the house, and I think there's birds chirping synced with it. I think that happened. The birds are chirping synced with it. Here comes a car. Is it synced at the corner of the house? I think there was a car right at that corner of yesterday's video, wasn't there? That was documentary part 5. I think there was. I don't remember. Might have been documentary part 4. Is he a sync truck? Where is he stopping at? Is it the door of this house, probably? Is this car gonna sink right now? Is the light gonna turn right now? Oh, shit. Look at it sink. Is the light gonna turn right over across the street? Is that a sink? When did this car pull up? Did he pull up when I got across the street, probably? Where's the sink kids? They're on their way soon. They're around the corner somewhere. Probably right when I start walking, they're gonna jump out all of a sudden. They're quiet right now, though. It's probably because I went live on here. I think probably if I didn't go live, there'd be more people stalking me right now. But they're like hiding right now in the bushes somewhere. And then I'm gonna see them driving by me in the distance or something. Anyway, if you want to support Creepbusters, hit the Cash App, PayPal, because there's people constantly wasting my time and energy, like I said, and playing with my money and all types of shit. So if you want to support, I need all the help I can get. Because that's just what happens, is I just walk up to intersections, and there's a white SUV backing up right next to me as I walk up to it. Just backing out right as I walk up and taking off on the street. That's just what happens when I walk up to intersections all day, every day. Just want to report that there was just a kid crying synced again. I walked by this school back here. There's a kid crying synced a bunch of times as I was walking by. This UPS guy synced before that, and he's syncing again. He's syncing before the kid crying synced, and then he's syncing again. Yeah, there was a baby crying synced yesterday, like I said, at Walmart, and then there's baby crying synced whenever, yesterday when I was walking by, somebody had a baby across the street from me and was crying synced. I think he's being slammed sound synced. He's gonna get out of the truck right now, synced. But yeah, then I was walking by the school and this kid kept crying, synced a bunch of times. He's dropping off the package right now, sync. He's ringing the doorbell right now, sync. Right at the curb, sync. His car is turning right at the sidewalk, sync. He's opening the door on the UPS right now, again, sync. Did you hear it? Or whatever sound he was making, it was sync. He's starting it right here, sync. He's gonna drop off another package, sync. There's birds flying up behind me that are probably synced with the UPS taking off or something. Oh, it's turning, is it sync? There's people across the street from me on the porch, I don't know. But, this kid kept crying, synced a bunch of times. This loud whitey behind me, or I think it was the whitey behind me. It was right as this bird flew in front of me with the engine sound. But yeah, this kid kept crying, synced a bunch of times. I'm trying to say the story. I keep trying to finish the story. I got like one sentence left to say, and they keep syncing on me, distracting me. The kid kept crying synced is what I'm trying to say. He just kept crying synced a bunch of times over and over as I was walking by. That's all I'm trying to say. It's weird as fuck. The kid kept crying synced. And he's crying, like he's actually crying. I think all these birds flying around are synced. Someone's gonna sync again when I walk by it. Oh. There's a bird flying up over. I don't know if I caught the bird. It was like flying over as I walked by it. There's a squirrel crossing the street up there. It might have been synced with the car driving by me. I don't know. It was a tan car though, so is he gonna sync? There's a piece of cotton ball flying right next to me, right as he stops at the intersection. Right at that exact moment, it was flying right by my face. He's turning and he's straighting out the street and he seems synced. This car is gonna sink right here. It's gonna sink. There's a red truck pulling up in front of me, and the car is synced. It looks synced. He's meeting another whitey. He's not stopping, I guess, yet. I think the whitey was synced though. There's somebody knocking on the window next to me, I think, in this building. I think it was right next to me. The windows are tinted though. I think it was right next to me. I hear kids screaming right as this car pulls up. Does it see? And there was a red car behind it, and it's a blue car. You know, this guy's opening his truck door right as these cars start to drive. Is he gonna slam it? Sync? Is he gonna start it? Sync? There's a train horn right as I walk by the truck. He's starting it right at the back bumper of the truck, which is also right here. Is it sync? This car's probably gonna sink. Don't sink. It's driving by at this place. It's turning next to me. Sink. There's a kid screaming as his truck is driving in front of me. These cars are simultaneous in front of me. I don't know when the red truck took off and what it synced with or whatever. He's probably closing his door and honking his car at the curb across the street from me. Probably all these cars and birds are synced. I think that bird was at the corner building scene. He's probably gonna fly away when I walk under him or something. These kids screaming are probably syncing. I don't know. Usually when I hear kids screaming, it's syncing. There's no cars. Is there about to be cars right now? Where's all the cars right now? That's crazy. There's a car honking right now. Honk! There's a whitey. I think I hear kids screaming. There's a train horn right when I step on the street. I think I see the things. There's a train horn right when I get across the street again, right at the curb. There's a train horn at the sidewalk. There's whitey. There's the train horns going off again, right at the other side of the sidewalk. There's two kids in front of me up the street, I think, with that car right by me. That car was probably at that corner building. There's a tan truck that was coming out of the roundabout with one light as the other tan truck drove by me. He's got one light in his hand and a sink with the other tan. These are probably synced, both of them is a sink. Hey, you got one light in your tan with the other tan that's over at the same time as it. He's got a red hat and a tan truck with one light. There's a tail lift in front of me right now. Did you see it? It's synced. This is a place where they would sing. It's got a blue shirt and the train thing is starting right before he drove by me. It's like ding, 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 ding. Now there's a kid crying over here at the playground. I don't know if it's synced. Might be synced. This car, the train horn is synced. The train's gonna come out in front of me synced. The train horn is going off again as this car drives by me 42. The train is in front of me where there's a bird flying up next to me that looks in. This car is coming out in front of me right now at the curb. Behind the train, that car. This car is right now on a good cross street. There's a sound over there. It's like right on that cross street. The window world trucks are always synced every time I see them. He's right when I got across the street. I think a bird flew over me when I got to the corner of the house. I didn't plan on recording this long, but this is good footage though. I was just gonna record for a couple minutes on this video. There's a red car pulling up. It's probably a red and blue thing, blue car and shit. I don't know. He pulled up right when the last car, the train, is right in front of me though. The thing's going up right here is the same. There's a bunch of whiteys meeting each other, it looks like. Is the same. There's a blue truck coming up. Is the same with the blue truck? Is this blue? Oh, it's black. But yeah, I think these are the blues. I think the train horn's going off right as the blue truck drives in front of me. This has an 86 right now, I think. I think it said 86. The silver car that was simultaneous. This truck, the train horn is going off right as he drives by me. This is right at the train tracks. She just stepped on the sidewalk right at the train tracks. The train horn is going off again. Is it synced again? It's like she's getting to the center of the street synced when I walk up to the roundabout, I think. Everything looks synced again. The train horn is going off right now at the curb as the car pulled up. This whitey's taking off when I get across the street. Here's the tail lift. Is it synced again? Looks like he synced it. I hear the train horn again. Is it synced again? Probably. There's a lady that was across the street. She's talking synced over there, I think. Here, it syncs. All these cars are pulling up all at the same time as each other. All four of them. Are these synced? He's got a 66. It's tan. This whitey is white now. Is it synced? This bird looks synced. Whitey has a dim light. Another dim lighter on this documentary series again. Another dim lighter with a red hat. Right at the corner of the house. And he's staring at me weird, and then he yelled something after he drove by me. He's like, "Oh, you schizo," or some shit. I don't know if this car is synced, but the other one definitely looks synced, and the first one had a 42, I think. The bird flying behind me right now. I think he's synced right now. This car is kind of late. Is he late? This bird looks synced. This truck is tan. This is a corner of a house, white now, or right now, silver. This is a corner of a house, and the truck might be synced too. The Home Depot This is at the back of the truck. Those are always synced every time I see one. He's meeting the other car at the intersection. It looks synced. It has a red shirt. It's right now as the truck is turning. Is it synced? This is right at the alley. Is it synced? This has a 99. Is he syncing on me? There's a car turning over here. I think it's synced with the truck behind me. The dog is barking as his car drives by at the corner of a house. That has a 77. Is it one? I don't know. This is at the corner of the house. The dog is barking right as it drives by me. He's meeting a car at the intersection. It's driving by at the corner of the house. The dog is barking right as it drives by me. It's not barking any other times except for when cars drive by me. That car is right at the street. There's no more cars right now. That's magic. Except I see a bunch of sink heads way down at the end of the street driving in front of me constantly, I think I see that. I don't know. This guy started talking and synced, I think. I didn't hear him talking before that. I think he started talking synced. Hope he's not synced. There's a dog barking as that bird flew in front of me. Here comes the alley. Is it alley McSync? Here's a car. Is it synced at it? Is that alley McSync? They're right after the alley. Are they synced? Here's a car at the edge of the fence. Is it synced? It's me and the white car at the intersection. As that car drives by me, are they synced? It's me and the white car at the intersection. Is it synced? It's probably driving by at the corner of the house. This is probably synced at the other corner of it. It looks synced at it, perfectly aligned with it. Looks synced. I see a bunch of sinks over there, I think. White now in front of me. There's a car honking right there too over here. It's like, honk. Which car synced? I hear the car's brakes right now squeaking. It's like, this car, it's the tail lift. That's what I was hearing. And then pulled up synced. And that sync. Did they stick their arm out the window next to me maybe? I don't know. Was the bird synced? I don't know. Was the other car synced? I don't know. Probably. Was the tail lift synced? Was he synced at the driveway maybe? Or the door or something? A car starting right now across the street. This is the one that went honk before. And then it's going to sync at the alley probably. It's driving right at the alley next to me. It's driving right next to me. I'm right at the alley. And he's right at the other side of the alley. And he's driving again. After I get across the alley. This car is turning at the corner of the house, precisely at it. This car is getting to the intersection as the other one drives by me in the red and blue. This is at the corner of the house, is it synced? This is at the corner, is it synced? That's 66. He's hitting his brakes at the curb, I think. I'm gonna walk up the street. He's turning right as the truck drives by me. This is at the center of the street. This has an 884 right at the center of the street. This bird looks synced. That's right at the corner of the house. He looks like he's laughing at me. It's fun to sync. This right at the corner of the house looks like a sync. It has a 234 on the plate and he's turning as he's drives by me. And has an 84 on the plate. I watched documentary part 5. It was a billion 84s. It was like 84,000 84s. I didn't zoom in on them all, or most of them even, but they were a bunch of 84s though, I promise. These are all synced, I promise. That has a V242 on it. I'm not bullshitting. These are all synced. That was red, this is blue. Are they the red and blues? Is it synced? It's synced right at the curb, synced. Those are always synced every time I see one, aren't they? This is synced right at the curb. Is it synced? This is right at the sidewalk. Is that synced? There's no more cars right now. Is that synced? Oh, there's a car. Never mind. Is he synced though? It's right at the corner of the house. Is he synced? Is this pulling up as it drives by me synced? Was that one sink maybe? It's red right behind the other red. There's a white truck behind the white car when it turns. Did you see it? There's a white truck behind the white car when it turns. Did you see it? Oh, don't see it. Don't see it. That has a 33 on it. That has an 84, I think. It's pulling up right now. That has an 88 right at the curb. It's right at the center of the street with a B9 on it. This has an 86 on it. Damn, that was a lot of license plate numbers that were synced. This looks synced. Everything looks synced. Everybody looks synced around me constantly, all day, every day. It's retarded. I don't know about her, though. That might not have been synced, but she did have a red shirt. That looks synced. It's red, or it's blue, and then these are red. And I think he has a blue shirt in that red car. This Whitey's turning ahead of me right now as this drives by me. Whitey. This is right at the curb, or right at the corner of the driveway. That's probably at the corner of that driveway. I don't know. Was it synced? Here comes a Whitey. Is he gonna sync? He was synced before, remember? Was he synced again? Is he synced with the red car ahead of me and then a red car next to me again? I see a bunch of sinks up ahead of me, I think. The red truck is stopping right now. The blue truck pulled up and the red car is driving by me. Is he synced? Is this red truck gonna sink? The blue semi stopping right now. Or wait, is it a semi? What is it? Yeah, semi sink. This red car just pulled up with the blue semi, I think. This red car is driving out in front of me. I think he's sinking with the blue semi. And they're probably gonna meet each other at the intersection. And then there's a blue car pulling up behind the blue semi. There's a bunch of sinkheads driving by me the entire time. There's a taxi right now at the street. And the blue semi is turning. And there's a Whitey right at the curb. And the tail lift's going boop right at the curb. And the tail lift's going boop right next to me. And the tail lift has a dim light. And the tail lift stops right after the sidewalk. And those look like the silvers ahead of me, I think. And these cars are driving out right as this 93 car drives by me. And this silver is pulling up to turn right next to me. Oh, it has a 77. Is it synced? Put in the comments, was it synced again? I didn't plan on recording this song, like I said, but it just keeps sinking though. So I'm just go down the sinkhole. And then I have another fucking hour-long video. And I'm like, damn, whoops. Went down the sinkhole again. Just wanted to record for like 5 minutes. I'm at 20 minutes now. These look synced. They just keep sinking like that though. So it's like... These are the Whiteys. They look whiteyed up as fuck. That was a white out. This is a Whitey with the Whitey turning. Look synced. This Whitey is probably turning synced too. They look whiteyed up as a motherfucker. These are black sinks, I think. This is right next to me, sink. Did you hear him? He wasn't drilling before that. He's drilling right as the Whitey drives in front of me again. There's Concrete Express right when I walk up. Concrete Express right when I walk up. They're always synced every time I see one. He's drilling again. He's drilling synced again, probably. What's gonna happen when the light turns? This red car's pulling up right now. Is he sinking? Don't sink. This guy just like turned right when I step on the seat. You see that? Into the sink. These are pulling up right when I get across the street. Just looks like a Whitey right now. White when I get across the street. Guy's drilling again. His car is turning at the same time. And does it sink? Well, this has an 86, and he stops right as this 84 drives by me, and the guy was drilling at the same time. It's like, man. Do you hear him every time he does it? I think you can probably hear him every time he does it, and it sinks every time, right? This is probably the lady that was walking sink coming out in the whitey in front of me as the car turns behind her. I don't know. Is it synced? Probably synced. Probably all of them are synced again. Is it synced again? Probably synced with this whitey over here and this one over here as the whitey turns. It looks synced. It's probably gonna sync right next to me when I walk up. Probably gonna sync right when I walk up. Probably looks synced. Does it look synced? This has a 33. Is it synced? These are always synced. Is he synced? Let's sync now. That has a 42 on it. It was probably synced with the red truck. Was it synced? Do you hear the horny sync head? Is this synced? I'm not there yet, but those are always synced. I was almost there. Was he synced at it? A silver car followed by a black car closely. Are they synced? Probably. Here comes a black car. Is he gonna sync with a silver car? Probably. Scratching her head right in front of me. And she pulled up and started scratching her head right in front of me. These look synced to each other. This black car is turning as the silver car is driving by me. Looks like the black and silvers. Here's a Faith Regional. They're always synced. Is it synced again? Is it gonna turn sync? This is pulling up sync. This is turning sync. They're sync. They're sync. Why do you have your turn signal on? You got your turn signal on. These are the whiteys. They're sync. Just want to know, man. Why do you sync? Why do you sync? Just want to know. Just tell us this turn. Is he sinking? That's right at the back of the tail lift. Is he sync? Why do they sync? I just want to know why they sync. I think I saw a bunch of sync heads behind the other sync heads over there. Why do you sync? Something's about to sync. There's a guy walking. There's a siren and a guy walking up. Walking up sync. We got a leaf blower. Is he leaf blowing sync? This is a loud car coming up. He's gonna be at the train tracks right now, I think. The syncs. That's a blue car and then a red car. Are they synced? At the place where they sync? Probably at the curbs of it. It's like this island thing over here. It's probably right at the curbs of it. And then there was a blue car at the corner of the house. And then all these cars are probably synced. And that one has a 99 at the corner of the building. these cars look synced to me. Every single car on the street looks synced. The green car started driving right at the alley, I think. He's hitting his brakes now. Is he syncing? I think he let off his brake sync when I got across the alley. I think all their cars are synced right now. That's the place where they always sync. Was it synced there, I think? There's this truck pulling up at a place where they sync. That's all they sync. He's always synced when I see him, and he's always synced. And this is sync. It's a place where they sync. The railing pole is a place where they sync. He's turning in the truck, sync. A place where they sync. This red truck is turning as the blue car pulls up. Is it sync probably? Is this a blue truck? I think it's a blue truck. This is pulling up right now. Is it syncing? This red car just turned right now when I walked up, I think. This whitey is parking. Is it syncing? He just turned his truck off right when that was next to me, I think. Honk honk, see, right at the bank corner. Who honked? Was it the whitey truck or a different truck? I don't know. Who was it? This car's looks synced. He's locking it again. Or did he lock it already? Or is he just locking it finally right now when I walk by it? That's right at the door with the whitey. He looks synced. They all look synced. Every car on the street. He's revving his engine next to me in a tan car. Looks synced. This guy is turning the corner right now out of the whitey truck that honked his horn next to me. Someone's getting in the car next to me over here. They just got in the car right next to me. That blue truck was probably synced with the red car next to me. And I heard these brakes squeaking behind me or some shit. That was probably syncing. I don't know. It was like right as they were getting in the car next to me, or right before it or something. That's right at the corner of the building. I'm walking by a truck that's turned on right now. I don't know. There's a dog sitting in it though. These are both silver. They look synced. There's a black truck behind the silver. Is it gonna sync with the black and silver? Is the black and silver sync? Is that silver sync? I think he drove right when he stepped on the street. This is driving right at the center of the street, and this car was starting right at the center of the street. Somewhere over here, there's a van right now. Did you see him? It was that car. He started sync right when I got across the street. This truck is driving around and walked by the front bumper of it. This is an 88 whitey head. Is he scratching his head sync maybe? I don't know. It's an 88 whitey. Looks like a whitey head. The truck is right there and it's whitey. That truck was turning at the same time, I think. Someone coughing behind me and I'm walking by a dim lighter at the ATM where they always sync. He's coughing right at that moment. He's like, the truck is turning right at the door where they sync, and I hear the I hear sounds over at the bank at the same time. This car is pulling up at the crosswalk. Did you see him? He's driving in front of me, his light is next to me, and it was almost at the corner of the building where he drove by me. There's a bunch of sync heads way up there at the other intersection. There's a lot of them. There's a bunch of them over and over and over and over. There's a lot of sync going on over there. This truck is turning right. This one's right by me right here. There's sync right there at the harbor bar corner. This red is gonna pull it with the blue sync. He turned right at the harbor bar corner, and the bird landing and the sound are at the same time. The banging sound over there, somewhere over here. And the guy walking in the building looks synced, and everything looks synced, and this is blue and red again, and it looks synced again. It all looks synced. This guy is almost to the side of the intersection. Is he synced? Don't sync. I see reds in front of me syncing. I see more red synced when I get across the street. Like when that one that turned pulled up, there was another red car right when he pulled up, and then there was one when I got across the street. I think I see the whiteys over here. They whiteyed up. I think it's whiteys. I I think I saw them sinking at both of the places where they sink when I walked by them. I think this bird flying up the sink with the car turning in front of me, the first car at the intersection turning in front of me. This car back there turning out of the Dollar General parking lot is right now synced. This car way back there is probably here synced. Driving out on the street at that moment. This is a place where they always sink, and I think there's a silver car in front of me at the same time, and the tan truck was getting across the street at the same time, I think, or some shit. Looked like a tan sink head. These all look synced to me. This is right at the corner of the building. Looks synced to me. That's right at the center of the parking lot where they always sink, and it's probably synced with this red car, and it's synced with the lighting in front of me. This silver car way back there turning, I think he was synced at the corner of the building, I don't know. That's probably at the door sync. Is it at the door sync? These are the silvers, they look silvered up. This is silver, they look silvered up with the silver sinks. This is silver. There's a black car gonna pull up right now. There's a whitey pulling up right now. He's gonna meet this other silver car the other side of the roundabout with the silver, and it's like right now where that's happening. And there's another silver. Is he the silver? They the silvers? What? 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 I don't know what he was saying. I think he's like, good. Good. He's like giving me a thumbs up. And he's like, good. I think that's what he's saying. I don't know. This has an F464. Is it synced? This is synced. Is it synced? But he was yelling right as he drove by me, though. Like the first time he yelled, he was yelling right as he drove by me and sticking his thumb out the window. So I think he's sinking. I don't know. I feel like he was sinking on it. This bird is flying over my head. Is he synced? These are tan. Are they synced? This is at the crosswalk. Is it synced? This is another tan car. It was like green, tan, or whatever the fuck. Here comes a motorcycle right when I walk up to the roundabout. Here comes a white car right when I walk up to the roundabout. Is it synced? Here's another motorcycle meeting the lady at the roundabout. Is it synced? I'm at the crosswalk right now. Is it synced? There's no more cars after that. Is it synced? Truck coming out in front of me right now. Did I catch him? There's an engine sound right now. There's sink heads driving by on the street. Synced. There's a bird flying by me. Did you see him? There's a car way in the distance right there. Did you see it? I don't know if I caught it. There's a car turning in front of me that's probably synced. This car is parking. He's probably been synced. Probably pulled up synced. He's gonna park the synced. This is right at the corner of the building. That's definitely synced. This truck pulled up as this car was in front of it, and the other car was driving by it at the same time. This loud truck is gonna be right at the corner of the house. Right at the corner is a scene. This is almost at the corner of the building. Is it supposed to sink? This girl's just sitting in her car, staring at her phone and smiling at me and staring at me and smiling. This tan car is driving right by the back bumper of her car. This car is right now, is it sink? These cars are the whiteys, I think. I think they're both white. Were they synced? This car is straightening on the street right as this car drives by me right here at the place where they synced. Are they both silver, I think? Is he silver? Don't see. is silver and this is black, and they look like the black and silver, and this car is black and it's pulling up at the same time as the other black car, and they are synced. And she just came out of the door right when I stepped on the street, and they synced. And there's a white car that's synced. This has a 322 on the plate. Is it syncing? Probably syncing with the whitey turning in the parking lot. But I was looking behind me though. I think the cars are syncing. I think all the cars, the whitey's coming back out of the parking lot. It's gonna be right here at the place where they sync. I think there's somebody coming in and out of the door synced over here, and they're looking at me and they look like they're syncing. This has a 77 on it. It looks like it's synced again. They didn't really drive by me synced that time, but this car might have been turning at the same time or something. This loud truck is driving out right now. This car is gonna sink at the corner of the building. This car just turned out on the street at the corner of the building. He's gonna pull up synced with another car and a black and silver thing. And it's like right here, it looks synced. Looks like a place to sync it at. And it is silver. And then this car was turning when it drove by me, and then they synced. And then there's probably cars a mile ahead of me synced with it too, or something. I see a bunch of sync cars behind the orange car as he turns. A mile ahead of me. These look synced right now. This is a sync parade. This car is at the intersection right now, and they started making banging sounds over here right when I walked up. There's no banging sounds coming from out of there as I was walking up, and then right when I walked up, they're making banging sounds, and that guy was like, he's got a blue shirt and an orange truck. It's probably the blue-red thing. This car is right now is synced, and it's always synced every time I see it in that turquoise car. This has a C3 license plate, and I think the box truck in front of me is syncing with it. I don't know. This car is right at the corner of the building in front of me. Is it synced? Oh, something's gonna sink over here. I knew it. Something's gonna sink right next to me. Knew it. Synced. This white van is synced. The drilling is synced. Do you hear the drilling coming out of the building right there? This car is turning off right at the other side of the alley. They're taking off right there. Right there, or whatever they're doing. The tail lights were syncing. And they turned off right there. They turned back on again. They're syncing it up. This is a student driver car. It's always synced every time I see a student driver car. This car is synced with it. This guy's got a red hat and crutches. Is he gonna sync? I see blue and red over there synced with this red car, and this car at the same time as it. This tan car is pulling up and it looks synced over there, and all the cars look synced to me. When did they get out of the car synced? What did they sync with? I missed the sync. There's too many other syncs. I can't see all of the syncs, guys. That's a lavender Nissan. They're always synced.